first, here's a quick update on my shear. Originally I had this bar welded on thusly to be used with a longer pipe, but it didn't work too well, so I cut that off and welded it on thusly. And so I'm just going to focus on using this as a striking shear. So just that adjustment there has made a big difference, and it's working really well for me. And using it in this orientation is even better because I've got the weight of the anvils then lengthwise there. I'm going to make a tongue today, and so first I'll make a rivet. I need to thank a bunch of guys for their recent donations to the channel. They are William Milios, Thomas Davis, Mervale Belson, Corey Backlund, and last but not least, Captain McFingal. Thanks very much, guys. It really does help me so much, so much appreciated. I've been saying I'm going to do the Patreon thing for forever now, and maybe I will get that done soon. We'll see. So today I want to make an alternative type of tong for holding larger round stock, such as that piece there. I want this tong to hold 1.5 inch round, and with traditional tongs with a standard type of a jaw, it can sometimes be tricky depending on the size of stock that you use. So I think with this tong here that I'm going to do today, it might give you an option for holding larger stock and not using such big stock to make that tong. I used to make a style of tong that I called a Tusk tong, and I build that as sort of a versatile tong that could hold stock from one end or the other, or some points in between by passing the stock through. But that became kind of obsolete when I started making my bent knee style, which is my preference. So this is going to be a modified style of that Tusk style tong, but I only want it to be able to hold from one end or the other. This offset that I'm forming will come in handy later when I want to adjust the jaws, when I want to open them to accommodate the larger size stock. This secondary offset is to allow for the handles to line up over each other. I made a mistake and I don't want to size it for that larger piece. That's 1.75 inches. As you can see here, I'm definitely far-sighted with my magnifying glass. This piece here is 1.5 inches. So you can see I need to open the jaws left and right quite a bit in order to accommodate the 1.5 inch round size, but that will come just a little bit later. So this is where that first offset area comes in handy. It allows me to tap open the jaws left to right without deforming the jaws, if that makes any sense. Looking at these tongs head on, I think I could call them Superman tongs. Hopefully this can spark your imagination, and I'm sure a lot of guys out there can take this and improve upon this design vastly. Catch you guys next time.